Okay. Okay, now you can go. Sorry.
Now I can go?
Yep.
Do I have to raise my hand and ask permission
Nope.
again?
You're gone.
Mother, may
There's
I?
the Tuesday, December 19th meeting of the Berlin Board of Health. It's our second one today. This is our regularly scheduled second meeting of the month, being conducted on Zoom. Anybody who participates and wishes to speak will be so allowed. It's being recorded for review tomorrow, whenever. And we welcome input on any and all aspects of this meeting. All sanctioned by the state of Massachusetts governor going back a couple of years for COVID. And we are now open.
Hey, welcome back to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Good
long
morning.
time no see.
Yeah. Everybody looks so much older. Oh. Bill, do you want to strike off first?
Yes. Well, the first topic I have is what we already met with today, the Central Street First Parish Church Public Water Supply status. So that's the church has to make a decision by January 31st. And we're welcome to entertain any questions or assistance they may need, as DEP said the same.
First Parish, just, brief recap, they really have to put their heads together. Seems to me that the alternatives presented, one is pretty much exclusionary, dead in the water, and the other one is the one that's viable. I don't think they should have to wrestle a lot with this decision, given the two options they have.
Yeah.
But we're not them, so we'll see what happens. And I would really like to see them respond before January 31st.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna take it upon myself to weigh in with a couple of the FPC people that were online earlier, just to encourage that, because I don't, as a board, as a town, as an organization, I really don't want to see any 11th hour or anything, considering how long this has been going on.
Right.
I know there's been some finger pointing and all that, and some of it goes back almost 15, 20 years, which, we can share at some other time, but it's like, come on, we gotta get with the program, because this is the first step to dealing with their church functions, which are, it's not a big congregation, but they do have a number of functions that come under our jurisdiction or food service jurisdiction, and things need to be cleaned up one step at a time. So that being said, we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Anyone take a stab at Jamie Terry's EDS survey?
I did not.
I did
Next
not.
agenda?
Yeah, next agenda.
Yeah.
When is our next meeting?
It'll be January.
January 2nd?
Yeah, I think so, Billy.
Wow. All right, we should be online for that.
Yeah, I think she's asking if you want to do in-person drill or maybe something online. I'm not positive. Really didn't take a close look.
Yeah.
Maybe we do it online. I mean, we used to do it in person, but you're you're not sure what you're actually preparing for.
No.
So we prepared for like a type of flu, only the the medicine had to be administered, had to be frozen. So that kind of bumped a lot of people right out of the ballpark. So you never know what you're actually going to be preparing for.
Yeah, I think they want to make sure you know where the signs are, how to set them up, the basics.
Yeah, really, the basic mechanics.
Yeah, the traffic flow and that type of thing, and
The actual event details can vary, obviously, depending on what the crisis is. But what's the exit door? What's the entrance door? Where are the signs? All that kind of stuff. It's, it's all stuff that really, I understand, needs to be put in place. It doesn't seem high on our list of priorities, but we need to be aware of it and sign on.
Yep. Have everybody look at it before the next meeting.
Yes, that would be excellent.
Sounds like a good goal.
Okay. Brewer Pond.
Oh, good. That did make it on perfect. Brewer Pond
Pond.
is that flood control area off of Pleasant Street, like we thought it was.
Okay,
And a resident was concerned about their dogs getting Giardia at that pond and wondered if the Board of Health would test the water for that, understanding that it's not a bathing beach or a drinking water supply. So invited her to the meeting, but she chose not to come and kind of, I think, knew the answer was no.
I think it was, that's under DCR control, isn't it, Billy?
It is, but that's
That-
not the question. The question was whether the board would test for Giardia in the water for the dogs.
For me though, Bill?
Giardia?
Yeah,
Let me see here.
because I don't even know what that is.
it's an
And I-
It's an
intestinal.
intestinal disease that's
Yeah.
commonly found when there's beavers in a pond, which there is there. It's
Okay,
I think it's GIARDIA, but don't hold me to that.
I
Yeah.
think that's accurate.
I'll Google. So we don't test for it?
No,
Nope, there's no requirement.
It's
But again, this is
actually,
for they're concerned with dogs.
yeah,
Okay,
Even bathing beaches aren't tested for it unless there's
yeah, no, yeah.
right,
and Berlin has no permitted beaches that I'm aware of.
okay. Yeah, well, actually, when they built the original, that was one of the originals, the bigger one up one between West Street and Linden. That's part of the Ross flood control or Sowasco, Sudbury, Assabet. That was supposed to be, we were promised the town beach at that one.
Really?
Yeah, we're promised a town beach and recreational area. And they were gonna raise Route 62 straight across where the cut is and where Hefner lives, between Hefner's and there, and we never saw that. And then they put that one in about 1967 across the street from my house. And that's part of Sowasco flood control, and it was always called the Lester Ross flood control project, but for Ross flood control. It used to be a plaque on a rock down there that, I don't know, a brass plaque, somebody stole it, I guess, but as you walked in, yeah.
Is it on Pleasant or near Pleasant Street?
It's off
Well, the
of
parking
Pleasant.
area is on Pleasant.
But, okay, because I'm just thinking the Brewers Pond flood control area near Pleasant Street?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just.
Well, the parking area is
just
there.
north of, Jones Road.
Jones. Yep.
North of Jones Road, okay.
Yeah. It
Yeah, there's a
starts-
trail in, so it's not like at
Okay.
Pleasant, but the parking area is on Pleasant and you walk in.
Yeah.
Okay,
It seems
yeah.
to me, if I remember, my memory serves me correct, we have to deal with beavers there once every 2 or 3 years.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. They block up the structure.
Okay.
So, I mean, relative to the Giardia, unscientific, there's a pretty good dilution effect that can go on there. But again, we don't test for it, and it's really not our domain.
Okay.
and after this rainstorm, it's probably down in Sudbury now.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, I just wanted to be able to get my notes right, because
Yep.
writer's cramp from the earlier meeting.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had 5 pages of notes. I don't know
Oh,
about
I have 7. Oh,
you.
yeah, seriously, but I wrote big. Oh, here we go. We got River Road West.
Yeah, 160 River Road West is a failed system. This is that series of homes at the entrance of the rope course there, next to what Spooky World used to be. You know, there's
Oh,
I
yeah.
think 5 homes on a common drive.
Hmm.
Yeah. Is this the big brick place, Billy, the old one? Or,
Nope. No, this is one of the residential homes on the common drive,
oh, no
just
kidding.
beyond Spooky. Yep.
Yeah. And what was the failing or just,
Nah, homeowner called for an upgrade. It didn't, there wasn't an inspection done. They just knew they needed to replace their system. It was put in 06.
That's
yeah.
not that old.
no,
No.
that's right. I still think that's a new house.
It is. Yeah. When I think of houses, I would say,
Hmm.
yeah, 17 years. I mean,
Yeah.
they usually do last longer, but again, you don't know about water use, number of people
Right.
in the home, things like that.
Right, grinders and all that.
But because it was done in 06, the upgrade's very straightforward, no variances.
Yeah.
We did go out and do a confirmatory test hole to just check the testing that was used for the original design. And this
Okay.
Presby bed is going to set right where the existing failed primary is. It's just going to remove the contaminated and failed system, put in some clean fill, and install that Presby.
Okay. So they did, I think I've asked before, they're not required to use the original reserve area. As long as they tear
No.
that out, right, Billy?
No.
Or-
Well, there is a reserve area, but again, that would involve more disruption to the site, a deeper excavation. So again,
Yeah. Yeah.
both areas are equal and
Yeah.
meet code. So
Yeah.
remove and replace is allowed.
This is the
Yep.
traditional system, stone and pipe that's being replaced by a Presby, correct?
Yes, correct. It was a
Okay.
trench, stone and pipe trench system, and this will be a
Yeah.
Presby. Yep.
Okay. I'm okay with it.
Sure.
So I will draft a permit and sign it for the board.
All right, please do.
All right, let me see if I can get up the next one.
Yeah, this is 242 Highland Street. Might be is it the last house on the left before you head into Bolton? It's just after the
Oh,
horse paddocks.
That'd be Dennis Furby bought it or the one before
No,
that?
this is across the street, the other
Dennis
side of
is
the
on the
road.
right.
Oh, yeah. Andy something, yeah.
So years ago, I think Stammers was the last name. Put a
Grace Stammers.
yep,
Yeah.
put a there was a detached barn. They put a 1-bedroom unit in there. Yep. So
Yeah.
basically the stuff that's got a cross hatch edge is existing. So you can see the existing barn is a 1-bedroom apartment, and you see there an existing 3-bedroom home, and then the outline that's not cross hatched is a proposed addition, and you can see that would it's being right where the existing tank is. So this is just a plan and permit to put in a new tank to replace the one that's being removed for that addition.
So, room count, does that matter on this one, Billy, or not?
I haven't seen the building plans yet, so if that addition puts them over rooms, then we would require a deed restriction. But again, this is solely for the tank. The building permit has not been submitted yet.
Okay,
So the room count is something I would do when we see the
Yeah.
proposed plans. They'll show us
Right.
what's at the existing house and what's being added.
all righty. Right next to the marble orchard.
Yeah, and actually
Yeah.
the tank that's there is a 1,000 gallon. The new tank will be a 1,500 gallon 2-compartment. So it's
Oh.
it's an
It's
upgrade. in
definitely an
size.
upgrade, yeah.
Yep.
I have no problem.
I'm just trying to get back to where we were. How do I stop sharing? Oh, there it is. Put the button on top this time. Okay, next is Title V.
Well, you guys okay with this one?
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, and then we have one inspection report for 103 Pleasant Street, and that was a pass.
Well, that must be my neighbor. It must be. That must
Well, yeah,
have
there
been
was a
half.
Seslick House and Halfpenny up there on the ridge. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Didn't even realize he passed.
Yep.
Do we have anything else?
That's all I have. Just a thank you, Sue, for arranging that Zoom meeting today.
Yeah,
When they didn't show up, I was getting a little ticked.
Yeah.
I was a little confused because they're the ones who were pushing for it.
yeah,
Mhm.
really, it didn't make sense initially. And even after reading Joni's email, it didn't really make sense how they
It didn't.
interpreted it.
Because she didn't arrange the meeting. And
Right.
that one email, they assumed that it wasn't happening. That was kind of a stretch, but we pulled it off.
Yep.
14
Well-
people on the deck that time.
What's that, Sue?
There were 14 people
14? Oh.
involved in the meeting.
Probably the largest Zoom we've had as Board of Health, right?
Yep.
One transfer station update. Stan and I are meeting with, I'm gonna call them the Green Day Company. I forgot the name.
Oh,
Tomorrow morning, but they're a company that's been in business for 14 years. They typically do electronic recycling for churches and things like that. And there are a number of things that we are currently paying to get rid of that they have told me that they'll take for nothing. So I'm gonna compare some lists tomorrow and see where we can go. Just another attempt at cutting down our operational budget at the TS.
he seemed like he was above board when I met him,
I,
so.
I think he
Yeah.
is. I mean, yeah, I did a little checking. They have been in business for 14 years and seemed like a straight shooter. I'll know better tomorrow after meeting him.
Okay,
But
that's good, yeah.
it's potentially a positive expansion of our vendor network.
Yep,
Every little bit makes a difference.
yes.
How's that textile recycling going? Is that still
Oh,
happening?
yeah, that's still in place. We don't,
They come every week now to empty the bin.
Oh,
Right.
good, because our checks haven't been super large, so maybe they'll start coming in bigger.
well, it's not a big bin, so what they're picking up isn't a lot.
Yeah,
And
those
that
we get
may be, that may
quarterly.
be something to look into if they have a bigger bin and we can go a little longer, but,
Yeah.
it's really on them. I mean,
Yeah.
as long as they keep sending us checks,
Yeah.
we're good.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're not sending out as money, right?
Yeah, no, that's a good thing.
And this company, I'm meeting with tomorrow. They repurpose and resell a lot of things. They love bicycles. They'll take bicycles all day long.
Mhm.
Really?
And any number of other things. So they take furniture, which is something that we get a fair amount of at the transfer station. It goes in the open top. And it's bulky and it takes up space and it costs us money. So we'll try and get some parameters from them to see how we can move forward. And I would imagine things with Fresh Start are gonna slow down because we'll be closing the take it or leave it.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah,
because of weather.
yeah.
Other than that, I don't have anything new and different.
I don't either, other than to wish everyone a Merry Christmas.
Same to you.
And you too.
Same to you, same to everybody,
Yep.
and a safe holiday as well.
Yes,
And, oh, we got signage and up and for the new closing and
Yeah.
opening day.
they've
It-
been up, the signs have been up at the transfer station for a couple of weeks.
They'll
Yeah.
be going up on the blinky sign.
Yep, they'll
Yeah,
be going
oh, they
on,
are gonna,
Mhm.
okay, good, yep, very
it's
good,
on the town's website and on social media. So
terrific.
that's already done.
That's all, that's
Oh.
all.
Yep. And people don't read the signs and they ask Stan.
No, they
"So what
don't, they
day?
don't read the signs.
What day was that again? Wednesday and Thursday? When does that start again?" And it's like, yeah, okay, read the sign.
And they could be standing next to the sign at
Right.
the transfer station.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, but he's getting good feedback, he said, so far, positive feedback.
Yeah,
So that'll be nice.
very good.
Yep. So, Bill, when do you need the check for the cookies?
No rush. I think after the new year, I'll make sure anyone interested has signed up, and then I'll probably do a round and collect, and then
Okay.
it goes through February. So even
Oh,
if people
okay.
are interested afterwards, but I'm not going to make everyone wait. So I'll do a first round in January. I'll let you know.
Okay, does it say how to make the checks out too on that?
It can be cash, check out to me, or check to whatever troops there. I think it's 63305. But
Oh, okay,
like if people give me cash or checks to me, usually it's easier if I just write her one big check for the whole
Okay.
order. So
All right.
that's probably the easiest, me or cash. Yep.
I'll probably have a check for you Friday, I'll leave it in the drawer with your name on it.
Yeah, just text me, let me know it's there. I've started Bobby's paid and someone else has paid. So I've started a Berlin envelope,
Okay.
just to keep it separate in each town hall.
Okay. Sounds
All
good.
right.
All right,
All right.
Ooh.
Do I hear, is there anything else?
I'll make a motion to
No,
adjourn this
wipe
meeting.
that smile off your face. Bruce.
This meeting seems too quick.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
okay,
I'll second that motion and wish everybody a happy holiday.
thank you.
All
You
right,
too.
all in favor, say aye. Sue,
Aye.
Bobby,
Aye.
Paul, aye as well. All right, everybody have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and be healthy.
Thank
Same.
you.
Be
See you
safe.
in the new year.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right.
It's
Good
coming.
night.